Hi, my name is Whitney. I'm one of the makeup artists for the Clutch Makeup Track. Today we're going to be doing a full glam face black smoky eye, starting from beginning to end. This is good for beginners or intermediate that want to learn how to do a black smoky eye. Definitely one of my favorite looks, my go-to look. I like to think it's my signature look. So continue to watch. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and that's it.
So all the items I'm going to be using are going to be in the description box below. This is the NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone that I'm just patting onto my eyelids to set the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. Here I'm just using the CoverGirl Natural Palette in the shade Fawn as my transition color. So that way it kind of blends a little bit easier and there won't be any harsh lines. Here I'm just using a dark brown shade that I used from my Morphe 350 palette. Any dark brown shade could really work for this look. I'm just putting it into my crease line and also in my outer V and just kind of blending it in with that transition shade. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. black gel liner with a lipstick brush. I know it's a little odd, but as long as you have a concentrated small brush, you're just working that gel liner onto your eyelid and kind of doing like a flicking motion and just setting it all on your eyelid. So here I'm just setting that gel liner with the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, the shade Blackout, with a concealer brush. Any flat brush will do. So you want to go ahead and set that gel liner in, and then I went ahead and blended it in with that dark brown shade with a clean blending brush. And you're going to be blending for quite some time. You're going to be blending until your hands fall off. So just blend, blend, blend. That's what's going to make this look come together and really pull in that smoky eye. I just went back in with that transition shade in Fawn to take away any harsh lines. So just keep blending. So here I'm putting on my NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. It's really my favorite primer, especially for pictures or anything on camera. It just really reflects really well. Now I'm going in with my favorite drugstore foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 205. So here I'm going in with my Sephora stippled brush to just move around the foundation throughout my face. You don't have to use one. You can use a kabuki brush if you choose. I just like doing this instead of using my fingers so it doesn't get too messy. Now I'm going in with my beauty blender to pretty much just pat out any harsh lines on my face to make it just look a little bit more natural and smooth out my face. So I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural to conceal under my eyes, highlight the bridge of my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin, and then I'll be blending it out with my beauty blender. So to set my under eyes, I use the brand number 7 in translucent powder, and I put that under my eyes and my highlight points. And then I went right into my eyebrows with the NYX number 18 eyebrow pencil and with the Anastasia pomade in the shade Ebony. I went ahead and drew underneath my eyebrows and darkened the very tail of it, as you can see, and then I worked my way up to the front and drew a line underneath. So after I underline underneath that bottom line on your eyebrow, I feather it out and try to make it a little bit more natural in the front and just fade out those front hairs with the spoolie brush at the end. And you're gonna go ahead and do that for both sides. The more darker you do it on the tail and the lighter you do at the front, just gives it a more faded out natural look. So for this look, you can see that I didn't highlight underneath my eyebrows for the purpose that my eyes are already so bold for this look. You can definitely do it if it's something that you enjoy doing. Specifically for this look, I just wanted to go for a more natural, bold eye. My eyebrows are already bold as it is. So I let my translucent powder set for a little while, so now you just kind of wipe it off, make sure you really dust off all the excess on all the highlight points that you put them on. And then I underlined my waterline with the Wet n Wild eyeliner in just the shade black, and I went ahead and went underneath my lash line with that dark brown and black that I used for the eyeshadow. For the mascara, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in the blackest black shade. Your eyeshadow's already black, so you want to make sure that you're using a black mascara. For lashes, I use the Arielle wispy lashes with the dual gel glue, and you just put them on until they feel comfortable and they're sealed tight. You feel like you're gonna fly away with your lashes. So I wanted a more subtle contour. I used the Sephora powder brush with the Pixi brand in the shade Natural Contour, and I went ahead and did my cheekbones, my forehead, and underneath my chins to try to reduce the amount of chins I have. To contour my nose, I used a pencil brush with the same contour shade that I used for the rest of my face, and I went ahead and put it on the bridge of my nose and blended it out with my fingers. Sometimes I do use a cream contour, but for this look, I didn't want such a bold contour and wanted to go a little bit more subtle with my contour, so I only did powder. For blush, I used the Tarte blush in the color Birthday Suit with my Sephora angled brush and just put it on the apples of my cheeks and blended it into my contour. For highlight, I used the NYX strobelight palette in the color Golden on the bridge of my nose and on the sides of my cheeks. And then I dove right into my lip liner, and I used the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural Pink to line my lips. And then I used the Revlon lip gloss in the shade Supernatural 215. I chose a more natural shade for my lips because my eyes were so bold. I wanted to kind of keep my lips neutral so that I didn't have too much going on.
So this is the complete look. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. You can comment, subscribe below, like us on Instagram and Facebook as well. You can find me at Nini, that's spelled N-I-N, 3 eyes _XO. You can follow me there for more looks.